Good morning. Today is going to be a 2 devotion day because the two devotion books that I read, they both speak to a lot of people that I'm currently helping and just communicating with. And I know there's a lot of people that need this. So this morning's devotion from Moments of Peace in the Presence of God is called Why God. You have allowed me to suffer much hardship, but you will restore me to life again and lift me up from the depths of the earth. And that is Psalm 71:20. Just so many great verses come from Psalm. We ask it as a rhetorical question because we really don't expect God to answer. And that question is, why God? Why God? We call out voicing more frustration and confusion over our hurt than a real inquiry. Yet realize that God has permitted your hardship for a reason. That's the toughest thing to accept. It isn't random, and God isn't being unkind. Though God doesn't cause all of your troubles, and we know that because there's free will, He allows them so you'll trust Him more and discover His abundant life. God uses everything that comes into your life for good. Here comes my dog. So when you cry out to Him for wisdom, expect Him to answer. We may not like the answer. And even if He doesn't give you understanding immediately, be confident that He has an important reason for all He allows. And there's a prayer. God, thank you for using everything for good in my life. Even what I am facing now, it gives me hope for the days to come. Amen. What are you struggling with? What are you struggling with today? Are you struggling with finances? Are you struggling to forgive? Or are you going through a difficult relationship? Are you struggling in your marriage? Are you struggling in parenting and your kids young? Are you burnt out? Are you struggling with your job? Are you struggling with extended family? Are you struggling with friends? Are you struggling with negative self-talk, anxiety, depression, worry, fear? What are you struggling with? Because some of us can say, I'm struggling with all of the above. And why is it fair that I am struggling with all of this? And there's somebody over here that doesn't even go to church and doesn't even believe in God that has zero struggles. That's not for your concern. Because how you can look at it is that we grow in the messy. We grow closer to God. We have personal growth and personal development in the messy. If our life was perfect, as we think what perfection is, how would we be able to appreciate the goodness if we never have hardship? How would we be able to appreciate the good times if we never have bad times? So the hardship and the storms bring you closer to God. And they also help you grow yourself. And sometimes that's a really hard pill to swallow when you're in a constant storm. And it's hard to see past. You feel like you're never going to see the rainbow. So what you can do, and we've trained ourselves to constantly be uncomfortable in the uncomfortable. Try being comfortable in the uncomfortable. And when you can do that, when you can be comfortable in the uncomfortable, you appreciate every day. Every day has something beautiful. You're not just white knuckling through your days trying to get through to that rainbow. But if you can be comfortable in the uncomfortable and search your soul and talk to God and say, what is it you want me to learn today? What can I be grateful for today? And the more you talk to God, the easier those answers will come to you. So I know a lot of you are burdened, and because I hear from you and you're going through some really stinky times and you just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but have hope and have faith. You're loved. You need to love yourself and give yourself some grace and get through this, but don't just white knuckle through it. find out and figure out what you can learn from it. My favorite quote from Dr. Wayne Dyer says, once you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. Once you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. I had to think that one through, make sure I didn't say it. I say that every day. I say that every day at the end of my prayer. So I have another devotion coming too, because it has to do with something I posted earlier. So there's going to be another devotion. But I hope that speaks to you today. And if you know somebody's struggling, just share this or talk to them or send them a text, something. But I say this every time. You never know who is struggling. So God bless. I hope you have a great day.